Most arguments don't fail because people are stupid. They fail because people are arguing from entirely different realities without realizing it. Not different opinions, but different assumptions about what is real and how we know anything at all. That is ontology and epistemology. We never talk about these things. Ontology is what you believe exists. What is real? Are individuals real? Are systems real? Is God real? Are markets real? Is consciousness real? Is power real? These are the questions. Epistemology is how you believe the truth is known. Is it from experience? Is it from quantitative data? Is it from a space of authority or tradition or intuition or science? Behind every belief you hold, there sits two layers, whether you've named them or not. I don't see the world through ideology primarily. I see it through structure. I ask, what assumptions are being made about reality? What is being excluded from my data in order to make this argument feel obvious? What must be ignored for my worldview to remain stable and coherent? Once I start asking these questions, certainty collapses very quickly. Now, economics functions as a world religion. Markets become moral agents. Growth becomes salvation. And common sense replaces theology. But underneath it all are unexamined ontological claims about human nature and epistemological shortcuts about what counts as evidence. That is not neutral. We're turning metaphysics into spreadsheets. Now, being wrong about things is non negotiable. And this is the part that people resist is that if you're honest about ontology and epistemology, we must accept that you're wrong all the time. Not morally wrong, but structurally incomplete. Every framework is revealing something and distorting something else. Every lens clarifies and it blinds. The danger isn't being wrong. The danger is believing that you are exempt from being wrong. Real intelligence is not conviction in your worldview, it is calibration to the new set of data. If you're not progressing, you're dying. If you're not constantly recalculating and updating and making major pivots and shifts in what you believe in, moving forward and seeing the future first, you're living in an outdated world with a less coherent framework, and you're going to encounter a lot more friction in the world not being able to integrate that data. It's knowing where your model works and where it breaks, and not to rebuild a broken framework of the world where it stops being descriptive of what's actually happening and where it starts becoming comforting. The more confident someone is that they're just being rational, the more likely they're standing inside an invisible belief system, because the universe that we live in is inherently irrational. So to try to make rational sense of all of the crazy things that are going on, if you think that it's rational, you're probably not calibrated well. And so no matter what you believe, whether you're on the left or the right or spiritual or secular, the most important skill that you can develop is not debate. It's the ability to say, this makes sense, and I might still be wrong. That's not weakness. That is the beginning of clarity. Now, ask yourself, where am I the most wrong? How can I figure out exactly how wrong I am? How much more wrong can I get this? How uncalibrated am I to what's going on in the world? And how can I be best integrated with new sets of data that I haven't allowed myself to be exposed to yet? That sounds interesting to you. Leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, the whole nine. And hopefully, I will see you next time. Until then, take care.